Prisoners. What's the craziest way someone got their nickname? My cellmate's name was Sparky. After 3 months of sharing a 6x8 cell, he finally told me how he got his name, and I cried my eyes out. Sparky had a girl before he got locked up. He called his Mexican princess. The way he talked about her, you could tell she was everything to him. He said she was playful, beautiful, and made the best enchiladas he'd ever tasted. But she was also a prankster. The kind of girl who thought scaring you with an air horn while you were sleeping was the funniest thing in the world. Sparky thought he could try pranking her too. That was the problem. It started small. She'd hide behind doors and jump out at him. She'd put plastic wrap over the toilet seat. She'd change his phone language to Japanese. Harmless stuff. Sparky laughed it off at first, but then he decided to get her back. He swapped out her shampoo with hair removal cream. She didn't notice until it was too late. Half her hair came out in clumps in the shower. The chemicals got in her eyes and burned them so bad she couldn't see for 3 days. She had to go to the emergency room because of all the fumes. Sparky said he thought it would just be a bald patch, something they could laugh about later. She didn't laugh. She told him she was leaving, packed a bag and everything, but she didn't go. Sparky didn't know why at the time. He figured she loved him too much. He figured he'd won. He was completely wrong. A week later, she made him dinner. His favorite, carne asada tacos with homemade salsa. Sparky said the first bite tasted a little off, but he didn't think much of it. By the third bite, his mouth was on fire. By the fifth, he couldn't breathe. She had blended Carolina Reaper peppers into the meat, the hottest peppers in the world. Sparky's throat swelled up. He started vomiting blood. The peppers had ruptured his esophagus. Paramedics had to pump his stomach and drain the blood pooling in his chest cavity. He was in the hospital for 2 weeks. When he got out, she said they were even. No more pranks. Clean slate. Sparky nodded, smiled, said he agreed, but he was lying. He spent the next month planning something bigger, something that would end it once and for all. He wanted her to know she couldn't beat him. He wanted her to feel what he felt in that hospital bed, choking on his own blood. But then something changed. Sparky looked at her one morning while she was making breakfast, singing along to the radio, dancing a little while she flipped eggs, and he realized he didn't want revenge anymore. He just wanted her, so he planned something different. He told her he wanted to give her an at-home spa day, just the two of them. No pranks, no tricks, no games, just love. She didn't believe him at first. He had to convince her for a week before she finally said yes. That Saturday, he did everything right, but he couldn't change fate. He gave her a back massage with the fancy oil she liked. He kissed her shoulders. He played her favorite music and lit candles all over the bathroom. He ran her a warm bath with rose petals floating on top. She sank into the water and closed her eyes. She looked peaceful for the first time in months. Sparky sat on the edge of the tub and started doing her nails. He wanted them to be perfect. When he finished painting them, he grabbed the hairdryer to set the polish faster. It was an old hairdryer. The cord was frayed. He'd been meaning to replace it for months. He was holding it over her hands when it slipped. It fell into the water. The wires were exposed. Sparky said the lights flickered. He said his princess didn't scream. She just tensed up, every muscle in her body locking at once, and then she went still. He pulled her out, but it was too late. He called 911 and sat on the bathroom floor holding her until the paramedics arrived. They pronounced her dead on scene, but then Sparky told me something worse. After I called the police on myself, the hospital told me something. He stopped. His hand.
Scan the QR code to enjoy the wonderful continuation for free. New users will also receive additional rewards.